So flattering. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some of this DNC meeting stuff. These people are great. Oh, my goodness. Miss Tay with $20 says, I believe in Joe Hendry. Thank you.
We want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
When it comes to Miss Tay, let me say, this guy gets it. When I'm so excited to get to the Joe Hendry stuff today, it's going to be so old school steel toe. It's, very few hosts get excited for a segment that they know is going to make a portion
piss off the audience.
A portion of their audience fucking hate them.
Well, let's be honest, even without covering content.
Yeah.
We probably have that covered.
Tatler doesn't like that I'm using the tiny URL link. Somebody made it for me. I appreciate it. The spring link is just long and weird. I don't like it.
Right.
So it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to get weird about. But then again, when it comes to people who love steel toe so much they obsess about it, I've kind of gotten used to it. So you guys, Tatler, I got to say, I will always say to you, sir, thank you. 2:45 away from today. 3 more Miss Tay drop-ins, and we got ourselves down to 200 by the end of the first hour. All right, let's go into this DNC meeting stuff. These people, I just want to say this to Democrats, and I say it with love. Don't ever change. I know that there are people out there who are going, I wish these Democrats would just stop with their bullshit. I don't think my life would be as entertaining as it is if the Democrats didn't have their bullshit. I'm one of the few people who looks at the Democrats' bullshit and go, I'm honest about it. It's kind of like people who hate this show. They can't just be honest and say, I love it. I enjoy it. It's great. They have to cope about it and be like, no, I hate this. I fuck it. It's like, no, you love it. You enjoy it. See, I don't have that hang up. I don't have that stress in my life. I can look at The View. I can look at the DNC meeting and I can be honest. I'm a fan. I'm not a fan for the same reason that David Hogg's a fan, but I'm a fan. I enjoy it. It entertains me. When I watch this stuff, I feel good. I laugh. I have thoughts. I have feelings. I have emotions. They're doing a good job. People want the Democrats to change. It's like, why? You have Republicans. They don't have to change. What do you want them to do? Change and be something that you like? Or that you agree with? You can like them without agreeing with them, especially if they're going to lose all the time. You should everybody who doesn't like the Democrats should be very happy that they are the way they are. And you should root for them to stay the same. You're entertained by it. You talk about it a lot. It fascinates you and it makes it easier.
And you certainly don't want them in charge.
Right. If they keep going the way they're going, you'll never have to worry about them being in charge. So this is Marilyn Davis. She is a candidate she was one of the people this weekend running for the DNC chairman position. So she wants to be in charge of the whole Democratic Party. You tell me if you think she should have won. Here's just one of the examples of where the you got to remember, the DNC meeting is basically the future of the Democratic Party, where they're going to go after this last election. Let's listen to Marilyn Davis and see if we've got a star on the rise.
Let's not forget that Black and especially Black women have always been the backbone of our party.
Isn't it amazing that being Black or being a Black woman, you're one of the very few races that's allowed to say that and you're not a bigot for saying it?
Right. If you were a white person, you'd be like, the Black people have always been the backbone of our party. Oh, you mean the slaves?
No, I mean you can't talk that way about yourself.
Oh.
You can't be like, white men have always been the backbone of this party or the backbone of this country or whatever. You'd be like, oh my God, cancel that guy immediately. It shows you what we think of Black women. If we saw Black women as any way in charge or a threat, we would look at someone saying that and go, wow, what an offensive, terrible, awful thing to say, because they'd believe
safe.
They'd in some way believe that it's rooted in truth. But because they don't take her, this is just further proof of that Democratic passive racism. They don't take her seriously. They don't take black women seriously because the way Democrats see a speech like this of like, black women have always been, the thing I am has always been the backbone of this party in this country. White Democrats see that and they go, adorable. Adorable. It's not.
And that's why we let you think that, sweetie.
Right, that's exactly it. They do not see her as a threat. They don't believe anything she's saying. They're just going, look at what we allow. Look at what we allow here. We allowed that black woman to go up and say that, aren't we?
She doesn't believe it herself.
No.
She's going to say this, do this, and then when it's all said and done, I bet you she's not in charge of the DNC.
In fairness, you know what Jesse Lee Peterson would say in his speech? He'd go, white people have always been the backbone of this country.
We show up for our communities,
invite him to
our
the
party, and our party in every election.
You do, but it's always 15 minutes late, and it's really frustrating, and we should be allowed to discuss it. Thank you for your time.
Yet time and time again, we are overlooked when it comes to the top leadership positions in our party. And now, all 4 of the most powerful positions of the party at the DNC are poised to belong to people of non-color.
Hey.
You can't say white people?
People, that's a new one on me.
People of non-color.
People of non-color.
White's a color.
Yeah, what the fuck? Am I devoid of color?
Am I invisible?
What
I know
the
it's
hell?
invisible, but
Invisible.
I just, again, I'm using her logic.
I used to drive an
People of
invisible.
non-color. I know. I deliberately effed up the word. I'm sorry.
An invisible cutlass.
Invisible.
It was really good. Aaron is a gay up with 199 says white pow. Oh, wait, wrong meeting. Yeah, she's not in that meeting. They didn't invite her for whatever reason. Hey, quick note on her, by the way. Spoiler alert, she did not win.
Yep. Not surprised.
She did not win. Here's another proud black woman getting the stage at the DNC meeting.
I don't know if they realize this or not, but we gave Kamala Harris a go. She didn't do too well, so I'm just like, it's not like we don't give you guys chances.
Well, maybe she wasn't black enough.
That could make sense.
Maybe they need a real Lizzo sister.
Where are we going to get one of those?
Oh, all over the Democratic Party, my friend. All over the Democratic Party. Starting a big city.
So what's eating Gilbert Grape here?
Well, Mindy Kaling decided to get to the DNC meeting, and she decided to give us this is the speech that's going to tell you whether or not the Democrats have learned anything since the last election.
Hello, Democrats. Hey, I am speaking, and I would love your attention. There is a black woman at this podium, and I deserve your attention like the 11 people who went before me.
By the way,
right back.
This is the thing we make fun of. This would be like how we would present a sketch of like, me just having a vagina and dark skin means you have to listen to me. It's like, I can't think of a better way to get people to not take you seriously than to go, pussy, skin color, pay attention to me. No, what are your accomplishments? Like, if someone went up there and read their resume and it was full of really impressive shit, I'm like, wow, I'm going to be a real asshole if I talk through this. I should probably listen to what this person has to say. But if someone goes, pussy Negro, listen. By the way, Pussy Negro was probably my favorite Bond villain.
I mean, definitely on the top 5.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Pussy Negro. So this is Gina Rapace. Let's see if she gets the attention she's looking for from her skin and vagina.
Yes, I am speaking.
Good evening, Democrats. Look up here. 3 strong.
Ah, no, I don't want to. You know, if you putt at the exact right time, you can get through her teeth into the hole.
Yeah, you get extra points.
Yeah.
I love it. Look what you see up here. 3 strong black women and then 1 Gollum impersonator. So that's what we have going on.
What the hell?
3 strong black women, 1 Oompa Loompa. All right.
To prove it, we're going to do shoulder presses while we're here on stage. Look how strong we are.
Good evening, Democrats. Look up here. 3 strong black women standing before you. 3 black women who, rather than just grabbing a chair, ran for chair.
and I don't mean to ruin your big moment, but I can't find a chair. Do you think you could go grab me one? Please. Of course, please.
I'm guessing the next lady broke a few.
Te quiero mucho, papá. Gracias por todo. My name is Artie Blanco.
Her name is... Dude, you can't be ugly, fat, a woman, and have a dude's name. That's not fair.
Blanco, like the queso? Queso Blanco?
You know what Blanco means in Spanish?
No.
White.
Yep.
It's perfect. Artie White.
Freddie Blanco's daughter. Vote for me for vice chair.
Look at this.
That was it. I'm Freddie's daughter.
Oh, Jesus. So that at least we have someone listing an accomplishment.
Yeah.
I am the product of this dude's sperm.
Yeah. Vote for me for vice chair. By the way, vice chair is the spot that David Hogg ended up winning. So this is us getting to see his competition for vice chair.
My name is Artie Blanco, Freddie Blanco's daughter. Vote for me for vice chair.
Look at this room, y'all. Truly take it in. This is the Democratic Party. We
will elect a white man.
By the way, everybody look, take it in. This is the Democratic Party. We know. We know. By the way, I'm noticing that as we see more and more black women rising to prominence in the Democratic Party, we see less and less black men voting Democrat.
Also, I would like to point out, is this lady black or is she just putting on enough makeup to kind of skew so she doesn't seem out of place?
Well, Shasti Conrad, she's just the lesser version of Coca-Cola Conrad. Oh, no, I know it's bad. It'll get worse.
Yep.
We're strongest when we stand together.
We are in a time in this country when our democracy and our rights.
Oh, man. There was one time I was at my cabin and I was using her earrings and I caught the biggest fucking northern pike you've ever seen.
For a second, I thought that shirt was an active game of Fruit Ninja and I was about to start slicing.
Oh, it's my grandma's tablecloth.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, she was weird.
Rights are under attack. We're at a time where black and brown people, women, and other minorities are being blamed for everything that's wrong with this country.
In fairness, we've never given you guys the steering wheel more than we did in the last 4 years.
And I'd like to point out, you're not being blamed for everything that's wrong in this country. Nobody's blaming black people for the wildfires or anything like that. We're just blaming you for the rioting, the looting, mostly the looting, and then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the illegal border crossing. Those are migrants getting that.
And not only that, but don't sit there and take all the credit for the blame. Like, we're totally blaming trans and gay people too.
Right, for the shootings.
Yeah. Among other things. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the awkwardness at the urinals, all of it. Like, dude, I know you're new to being a dude, but we don't squat in those. All right, thanks.
Oh, yeah. And I'm a little weirded out. Your dick's bigger than mine, if we're honest. Yeah. Now that I caught a glimpse.
It's not even a real one. You cheating.
Fucking aftermarket Bob over here.
For everything that's wrong with this country.
So let's fight together for a stronger and more inclusive Democratic Party.
Urkel's had it
Weird
rough.
Al Yankovic is doing horrible with blackface.
I went... Oh, sorry about that. Hey, next time I reach for a tissue like that, feel free to fill the void.
Jump in.
It's still coming up a little bit. But
oh, boy.
You went Weird Al and I went Urkel, but either way.
Urkel actually works better.
This face looks at the current state of the Democratic Party and goes, did I do that? Oh, boy.
Now you made me cough. That's fair.
I'm not saying that this party's a complete shit show. All I'm saying is don't go changing just to please me.
I've got a box of popcorn now.
Why would anybody want the Democrats to change?
Oh, you were saying black men were no, there's two of them there. I mean, they're hired security, but they're there.
Yeah, I'm just going by the stats, bro.
They were bouncers at the club before this began.
He had a great career as a Division II college offensive lineman.
Good
afternoon,
DNC.
What's up, really fat Gamora? Sorry.
Hey, she's kind of cute. Okay, kind of.
She was really great in that movie where she had sex with DJ Qualls at that frat party. Is her name Wakanda? Hold on. I got to take myself off the thing there.
Oh, shit. I thought you were joking. Wakania.
What? Oh, damn.
Wakania? Wakania. Why can't we use...
Hey, Bombay! Sorry. Doing the chant.
Let me say something.
No. Just take the microphone away. That's enough.
Let me guess. Black women aren't getting enough respect.
They is the backbone of this party.
Fair enough.
Over the last several days, we've seen what happens when we have the wrong people in powerful places.
Said without
Where were you the last 4 years?
Said without a hint of irony.
And so today, I ask for your support.
I love that the captions even say axe.
We have the wrong people in powerful places, and to prove we need right people, and I am one of them, I will misspeak.
I love that AI is it's colorless, it's racistless, it's just sensing. That's all it is.
Right?
And electing me as your DNC vice chair because in a time of crisis, leadership matters.
Yes.
People are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
I agree with you, Dr. Quintessa Hathaway. I've been coughing.
How do you
up,
think Trump got elected?
bro?
Again,
I've been coughing up phlegm for the last the last week. I hear you.
Look, I ain't a long ways tired.
We are sick and tired of being the last one hired and the first one fired.
Oh,
we are sick and tired of the...
I've spent
She was on a roll. She was cooking, and we didn't let her cook.
Let me guess. He spent the last 15 years fighting for a cartel, and now he's finally free.
That would explain the suit,
right?
Just remember one thing: we've got more guns than you do. He looks dressed as like a shitty Howard Saint.
I love how you guys are wearing white suits and everything's white, and your name's Blackwell. Nice.
15 years fighting for the American people, all 340 million of them.
Work to do to organize, show up, and win. And that is why I'm asking the people who have stood with me in this ride, because you know the work that I do to protect the vote.
All right. Well, there we go. That was some of the people vying for leadership positions in the Democratic Party over the weekend.
I just love it. Like, you know, the work I do to protect this vote, we need to get people out there to vote and win. It's like, you guys, it's not that you didn't show up at the polls. Again, it's just that everybody else would rather not go your way. And I love that you refuse to see that. It's
I love that they have found the solution to the problem that ails them, and that is more of the shit they've been doing. You're going to push through to the other side at some point. We just all have to catch up. We're just behind, that's all. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I love the harder that they'll drag us to their utopia, kicking and screaming, the more of us there are going, yeah, nah, no, thank you.
Let's go into, this is, I think this is Quintessa Mitchell. You saw her earlier. This is the DNC Leadership Forum. So these were all the people running for chairman of the Democratic National Committee. Again, this is all an opportunity to show what you've learned from the last election and how we're going to move forward. Let's hear from a doctor. I mean, who better to diagnose a problem, right?
Yep.
Statements. Each candidate will have 30 seconds, and we'll start with Dr. Quintessa Hathaway.
Good evening, everyone. It is my desire to be the next DNC chair, and I just want to give you all a little bit of...
Here's what I want you to do. Don't be so excited about it.
Yeah, I love how you look like you're rearing to go, leaning. Like, you look like me, where you're like, I got to move with my body a little bit, otherwise I might fall back asleep.
Yeah, I shouldn't be voting for DNC chair and looking at you and going, hey, quick question. Are you mad at me? Like, did I do something wrong? Because you seem really annoyed to be here.
Something that's been on my heart here over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
You fight on, you fight on, you fight on, you fight on. When your government is doing you wrong, You fight on, oh, you fight on.
Yeah, that's what we did from the last 4 years.
There we go. I'm in. Dr. Quintessa Hathaway, candidate for DNC chair. I just hope that every single time there's a problem, she gives us an old slave song.
Is this lady just illiterate and she mistook chair and choir?
Personally, I hope this is her answer to everything. Hey, we're having problem with the fishing stocks in Virginia. What do you think we should do? Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. You know what? I think she's got here. I think she's got something here. Hey,
guys, it turns out that the economy's collapsed and the government's folding. Run. The patty roll will get you. Run. Better get away.
Oh, no.
What do you have to do for DNC chair before they can vote for you? Run, float, tore her shirt in two. Run, the patty roller get you. Run, well, you better get away. I know that could be. Dr. Quintessa Hathaway, you're the chairman of the DNC. There's a hurricane coming for New Orleans. What should everyone do? Run, the patty roller get you. Run, well, you better get away. We have a serious economic problem. What do you think we should do, Dr. Hathaway? Swing low, a sweet chariot coming for to carry me home. And that's not going to help, doctor. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert, with her also for DNC chair, you know, the Democrats big on diversity and all that stuff. She also did not win. We'll show you who won.
Strange.
We'll show you who won here in a little bit. Also, the Democratic Party, we all know this. They're very fired up. They're passionate about the issues. And they come to their conventions ready to bring their passions forward and show our country a new path forward. And they're not obnoxious at all.
We need to fund the people.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
We need money for
Excuse me, ma'am.
and housing and the climate crisis.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, healthcare, homelessness, the climate crisis, all while waving a Palestinian flag. 3 issues they don't give a flying fuck about. And not only that, but like, do you think the people in Palestine see a white woman waving a Palestinian flag, shouting, going, I have to be honest, I'm glad to have any support, but I don't get this one.
Quite frankly, I feel like they would be sitting there going, her face is not covered in public. What? Like, maybe. I don't know.
She definitely looks like she chews rug. Get that flag out of her hand.
Excuse me, ma'am. Security, please.
See, now this
Excuse me, ma'am. This is a Wendy's.
Yeah. Now, see, this is the time where you pull your I'm a black man or black woman card.
Right?
This is where you go, excuse me, a black man is speaking.
You need to listen.
You crazy
Slavery.
white bitch, sit your terrorist-loving ass down. You know who would straighten this crowd out in a minute?
What's that?
Dr. Carhart, John Fetterman.
Right?
He'd settle
See,
shit.
now I've got the freaking song stuck in my head, and you said terrorist lady. Now I'm like, wait in the bomb vest, and it's just horrible.
It's not good.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for
Listen,
resting up.
ma'am. We appreciate your stance. But right now, Donald Trump controls the White House. The Republicans control Congress. And I would invite you to go down the street.
Hey, you guys aren't. Hey, guys, I'm not trying to tell you how to Democrat. You're not supposed to clap for that. Donald Trump's in charge. Wait a minute. Yeah. Fuck it. Yes. All right. He's trying to be really nice, but he's like, ma'am, nobody fucking cares. We really got embarrassed this last time out, and you're not helping.
We got beat so bad that like civil services showed up and asked if we have a problem with our spouse. Like it's not good. I love that it's always the Republicans that are the ones making a muck and are causing problems.
Ms. Dorsey,
These people are
who
always
is
just
the author of the amendment, you are entitled to speak. We will have 1 minute, and then we can have.
She's still, by the way, she's still shouting.
Yeah, because after she's done doing this, she has to go back home to her 5+ cats, and then that's life.
Yeah.
This is her whole year.
This is the only time anyone's going to listen to her. Oh, my God.